If you have a reactive dog, there's one thing that a lot of people overlook, and it's actually one of the first things you need to fix before you start working on your dog. Today we're diving into how your emotions, stress, and even your body chemistry can trigger your dog. Reactivity is when your dog overreacts to a stimulus, and this could be them overreacting to another dog on a leash, and it looks like excessive barking, lunging, and a lot of the times, your dog's actually responding to your stress, your emotions, and your cortisol levels. A quick tip is to intervene before your dog becomes reactive. Typically, you guys know your dogs, so you know when they're about to react. Try to break their attention, break their focus. Say you're walking your dog down the street and you have a dog that is reactive to other dogs. All of a sudden you notice a couple hundred feet away, another dog on leash approaching you. And a lot of the times, without even you realizing it, you start to give off signals to your dog that something's wrong. You're worried that your dog's about to react, so your stress levels are going up. You could be clenching the leash harder. Maybe you're sweating. Your dog notices all of this. Dogs are masters at reading us. You ever notice if you're in a really good mood, a lot of the times your dog's in a really good mood? It's literally because of you. If you're anxious all the time and uptight, your dog's probably gonna be anxious. Dogs are constantly scanning our tone, our body language, our voice, and even our body chemistry makeup. Do I smell good, bro?
Smell like beef and cheese.
Do I smell chill and relaxed? I must be chill and relaxed right now. If you're already stressed out approaching this person and you have a reactive dog, that's just gonna fuel this entire situation even more. The science behind it, when you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. And cortisol, as many of you know, is a stress hormone. When our cortisol changes, the scent of our sweat changes, even our breath changes. And our dogs actually sense this. Just laying back, bro, just chilling. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell, and they instantly notice these changes. So they're essentially smelling your anxiety, which puts in their mind, is there something wrong? So if you have a Cane Corso that is a guardian breed who instinctively wants to guard and protect you, you're heightening those instincts where they're gonna be more alert and more apt to lunge, bark, and overreact to somebody else. Studies have shown that dogs can detect fear, happiness, stress, just through our pheromones. I get a lot of people that'll message me, my Cane Corso is always so chill and likes people, and it just lunged at someone. And that could be either your stress or it could be the person's stress that's trying to pet your dog. Have you ever noticed that a lot of people want to pet your Cane Corso? And some of these people just seem like a little bit worried and timid. And because now that this person approaching us is more stressed, it's gonna put one of the dogs on alert and they could just lunge, bark, or just not want that individual by me. And flip-flop that, if you're nervous when somebody approaches you, your dog can overreact as well. As you can say, Bruce is overreacting very much so right now. The good news is you can break this cycle to better work with your dog's reactivity just by focusing on your own emotional state. You can practice calm breathing to try to calm yourself down, calm your heart rate down. Go back to the example, if your dog reacts to other dogs and you're on a walk and somebody's coming down the street with their dog, start calming your breath, trying to keep your heart rate down, stay focused, and don't stress out what could be. Loosen that leash. Make sure you're not clenching that leash super hard because your dog's gonna feel that tension through the leash. Train in neutral settings if your dog's reactive to try to desensitize them to what they are reactive to. Focus on commands. Going back again to that example of you walking your dog, another dog approaching, you have a reactive dog to other dogs. When they're 200 feet down the street still, start working on your dog's commands. You can even step in front of them and block their vision from the other dog behind you. Yes, they can still see it, but they should be focusing on you. That's where you can work on your sit, have them stand back up, have them sit, have them lay down, have them stand. Just keep going over commands. You can do directional changes to keep that focus on you before they start reacting to another dog. Hopefully, the individuals can walk past you with their dog, you're calm, and your dog's not reacting. Bruce, your back is like gigantic. You are huge. So in 2022, there is a study published where researchers found that dogs could correctly identify stress samples from human volunteers in nearly 94% of trials. The dogs were presented with breath and sweat samples collected before and after volunteers completed a mental arrhythmic task. How it works: the psychological processes associated with stress cause changes in the volatile organic compounds, VOCs, released in human breath and sweat. Since dogs have highly sensitive noses, they're able to detect the differences. You guys are awesome. So this means that dogs can use their sense of smell to empathize with humans And stress in humans can impact dogs' emotional state and cognitive bias as well. For example, a dog may be less likely to approach a food bowl if there's a stressed out person standing next to their food bowl. So I know a lot of people have issues with their dogs not eating. So it becomes a stressful situation. So my recommendation to you is, if you're stressed that your dog's not going to eat, put down their plate and leave the room and let them be. That way they're not sensing that energy. Other things dogs can sense. Dogs can also detect negativity in humans, especially if it causes stress and anxiety. A dog might learn to anticipate unsafe situations if it detects a chemo signal from a negative person who is unpredictable. So what do we learn? We obviously know dogs have an incredible sense of smell. But we learn that our own stress can affect our dogs in so many ways. Our own happiness can affect our dogs in so many ways. We understand that we have to be able to control our own emotional state if we want to control our dog's reactivity. Reactivity isn't about just training your dog. It's about also training yourself and training yourself to control your emotional state. When you're calm and confident, your dog's going to be calm and confident. When you're happy and excited, your dog's gonna be happy and excited. In the end, it's all about building trust and understanding between you and your dog. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a reactive dog and what you did that helped to work on their reactivity. I'm also going to leave some studies linked in the description box on dogs and being reactive to certain pheromones, smells, scents. Oh, and if you need help bringing your dog training to the next level, check out the online dog training courses we have linked in the description box below. Code JASON will save you 10% in all of those courses. And until next time, Bruce Wayne, Joey Justice, and myself, see you later. Peace. Justice, you want to make an appearance? Come here. Say hi to the camera. Come here. Come here. Give me a kiss. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. If you have a reactive dog, there's one thing that most people overlook, and you actually have to fix this. And you actually have to fix this first. Bruce, you're sniffing in my ear. It tickles. If you have a reactive dog, there's one thing. If you have a reactive dog,